Greetings, friends and family of Starcraft. Welcome to the SPL. We got Pro League tonight. It's going to be me and GTR. How are you doing, man?
I'm doing pretty well. We had a pretty fun weekend. I seen you had some fun watching doing the GSL with Tasteless. And see, we have home pages now and Twitters for our team. So that's pretty cool.
Guys, we've reached a new evolution of Pro League. The production has
Follow
improved.
Samsung Galaxy on Instagram.
Samsung Galaxy Game Team.
They're a game team.
They're a game team. Guys, we're going to start with this EVZ, Rogue versus Armani. And this is going to be pretty interesting.
Yeah.
I feel like Rogue's definitely doing better these days. He started off really slow this year.
Yeah, Rogue was in a massive slump coming into this Pro League, and he was like on a 4 or 5 game losing streak, but I think when he won against Bjol, he kind of snapped out of that lose streak, and then he's like doing so well, especially in the playoffs against, I think it was KT. He beat Zest in that final match with that really awesome strat, and he's playing against Armani, who's a player that we don't really see too often because the Zerg player on Samsung is mainly Solar, so curious to see how well he will go on this match.
Yeah, I'm very curious to see that as well. We are going to be on Lerilak Crest to start the night. Nice little map for ZVZ.
Yeah. Just to remind everyone that we have changed our map pool for this round. We've removed 3 of the maps. So we've removed Arena, Prone Terraces, and Ruins of Ceres, and we've replaced them with 3 previous maps that we've used during Heart of the Swarm. So Frost, King Sejong Station, and Overgrowth. And honestly, I'm so excited for this.
I am so hyped for that too, man. We're bringing back the old Pro League maps. Here we go again. It's like deja vu here.
And especially because Legacy of the Void is so much of a different game than Heart of the Swarm. I'm really excited to see how these pro players adapt to these old maps that they're so used to with the Legacy of the Void meta.
Exactly. I'm glad you mentioned that. We're going to get to see a new game on the old maps. Guys, here are our rankings so far. SK Telecom T1 did win round 1. And, of course, they do get that 40-point boost. They're up at the top. I think this was kind of what everybody expected, but Jin Air doing well, too. Getting in second here over KT.
I think the biggest surprise is the Freaks actually make it to the playoffs. If you remember that last day, they had to play against MVP, and they had to 3-0, and actually 3-0. And then they got wrecked in the playoffs. But, we see here the changes in the map pool. We are keeping Dust Towers, Lerilak Crest, and Orbital Shipyard, and we have Overgrowth, King Sejong Station, and Frost as the new maps as mentioned before. And the most interesting thing is there are no new ladder maps in this map pool. So it's going to force these players to improvise, I guess, and not rely on the ladder strats that they're used to.
For sure. And I know that Tasteless was unhappy with Arena being removed, but that's, it was an exciting map, but you got to cycle some stuff out. And guys, we have a new member on the Jin Air Green Wings. It is Hyun,
aka Goberman, aka Spider Hyun. No changes here, except for Stork. I believe Stork is actually now eligible to play for Samsung Galaxy, so we might see Stork in the lineups that come up in the next few weeks. Maybe we'll see him in an ace match. I'd love to see Stork in an ace match and just like completely wreck some nerd that he's playing against. But so here we have the matchup for today. I actually love this format.
This is so cool.
Yeah, we can see their faces, their lovely faces, and we can see Barrow still. And as we mentioned before, Rogue versus Armani will be the first game. Second game will be SOS versus Dio, which is, I believe, the rematch from last round on King Sejong.
That's the highlight match for me, man.
Yeah, and then Mari versus Solar, which is also in a highlight match on Dust Towers. And then finally, Trap versus Reality and Orbital Shipyard.
And Frost will be our ace map. So hopefully we do get to set 5 there, the ace match, and get to see 2 of our new maps today. That would be really cool.
2 of our old new maps, I guess. But, But here, if you come to the Pro League, events,
the Pro League,
I believe you can win a photo card signed by these players. I'm not really sure the process about that.
If you came down and you really wanted to get the cards, we could ask for you. We could figure that out. Do not be shy. Of course, studio is free entry. As always, and we are not scary people. You can come talk to us on the 2nd floor. You can ask us about the cards.
As long as you don't ask us during our broadcast, we're happy to. It would be very uncomfortable for us. We're here in the Heart of Seoul in Gangnam, just a 5-minute walk from Shinonhyun Station, next on Arena. And come when you're here in Seoul and you'll have a great time.
I know there were some people that were over for the Heroes World Championship too. And guys, look at our pentagons here. It looks like Armani is, I don't know, the small blue dot in the middle of Rogue's giant pentagon there.
And it seems like these players have only played one best of 3 in the past, so not really too much data to work with, and especially in a matchup like ZVZ, very volatile, anything can really happen.
Yeah, Armani looking a little bit nervous in that booth. Let's see the predictions. We have one for Armani. This is always Kanata. He always does this, man.
Kanata needs to get ahead of the curveball, I guess. He's just that desperate to
He does risky prediction strats. He's like, if I can win this one prediction when nobody else is going to vote for him, then I'll be ahead of everyone else.
And guys, keep track of the voting for the foreign casters, and you'll see a pattern. We won't spoil it for you, but
yeah, specifically today, for sure. I'm not sure who won last round, actually. I think it was like me, Daehyun, and Kanata all tied.
Yeah, and I think I was like behind that.
You were like right behind us.
But it does reset for the round, so we should have a bet going, like whoever gets the lowest is pay for dinner for the foreign casters.
Yeah, we actually should do that.
Yeah, okay, we're saying it right now on stream. I don't know if Tasteless and Wolf are listening, but let's do it.
Yeah, that sounds good, man.
Let's force him into bed.
Yeah, I think Tasteless last time was at about like 55%.
Yeah, he like tanked really hard during the middle of the round, so.
Him and Chase are on the Korean desk. Definitely got some unlucky picks there in the middle of the round. I'm not sure what we're waiting for, to be honest. Both the players are in the lobby. Yeah, it just says, if the game starts, please turn down the lights.
Okay, so I guess he's one of those players.
Yes, he's one of them. But guys, it looks like we're going to go into game number 1. Rogue versus Armani on Lerilak Crest. The top left in the red from Generic Green Wings, it is Rogue.
And here spawning at the top right as the blue Zerg, it is Armani. Do you wear Armani much?
No.
I assume us casters here aren't really that baller, I guess.
Yeah, not yet. Not yet. We don't have enough of that dirty esports money just yet. Maybe someday. And
we see here actually Rogue scouting directly to the main base of Armani, while Armani is actually going southwards because he wants to scout that expansion. And he's actually getting quick gas here, Rogue that is. So obviously he wants to get that pressure going with the speedlings, and against a 17 hatch, this might be really bad news for Armani.
This might be a quick game to start the night, guys. I mean, Rogue's getting the perfect scout. He's winning the build order matchup right from the get-go. I think this is about as quick as you can make that pool with gas. I think it's 13-12, so it's going to get over there. They're going to have speed. He could even make banelings. And Armani needs to get this scout and throw it on a pool. Finally, he does, but that is very, very late.
Well, the Zergling's already coming out here for Rogue, and that speedling upgrade will be coming really soon because he did rush that gas. And now we see here Rogue scouting the Overlord, and he's probably just jumping in his booth right now, knowing that Armani hasn't even scouted him yet, so.
Yeah. He's got like a little smirk going on. I just looked at him. He's happy about this, of course.
Oh, he's actually drone scouting this because I'm pretty sure he has a feeling that there's going to be a early rush here, so we'll see how this goes.
Now we got speed and a baneling nest already on the way. The drone does scout. Rogue is ignoring it in the middle of the map. And let's see what kind of damage he can do here. Is he going to go for the hats first? It looks like he will. Just wants to get that to be canceled.
He knows how Armani was pulling a lot of minerals there. Definitely wants to get those queens out as soon as possible to help try and defend this. And these Zerglings are taking quite some time to get out.
Now, I'm not sure if he should have left that up, but he is going to have 2 queens and 10 lings. Here we go. Baneling Nest is not done, and neither is speed. Rogue does need to be careful for now to not get surrounded here.
Armani needs to get a really good angle here. He actually gets a really good angle as I say that. Gets those Zerglings out, but those Banelings of Rogue are actually morphing there at the bottom of the ramp.
Yeah, that Overlord for Armani is actually not in position. I love the fact that he makes his spine, though. Like, immediately, the second he saw that he began the spine, and he is not messing around with his drones either.
Yeah, he doesn't want to keep those at the expansion. But these Banelings coming in. We'll see if they get the hits on the Zerglings of Armani. Oh, nice hits there. And Rogue is surrounding these queens. This might be the final blow here from Armani. Armani has to pull the drones now.
Man. The drones are off the line, and here come the Banelings. The drones trying to fight now. They gotta get out of the way. Here come the Banelings.
Oh, nice hit there. But they barely survive.
He didn't explode the other one.
Oh, that's unfortunate there.
He didn't detonate it on the drone. So many of them survive.
Still, 7 drones have been killed here by Rogue, but we see the working count here. It's only 10 workers compared to the 13 of Rogue. Even if he doesn't kill him here, he's done quite a bit of damage.
Yeah, he's done damage, but we'll see if Armani can hold this off. He does make another queen, and he still has that spine. It's burrowed now, and he's moved all of his drones now into the main. So we got 5 Banelings on the way, though. I think it's going to be pretty hard for Armani to stop this one.
Yeah, it might be possible here that Rogue just might try and burst down that spine crawler with these Banelings rather than going for the Zerglings, especially with this spread coming in.
Look at how many lings are coming in. Just go straight for the spine.
But the spine goes down, and these Zerglings just doing too much damage here for Rogue.
Yeah, the Zerglings coming in here. There's only a queen left over. That's not going to be enough. It looks like Rogue is going to be able to take game 1 with this, morphing the Banelings in front of Armani's hatchery here.
Yeah, and these drones here, remember, they are weakened from that Baneling hit earlier on in this game, and Rogue can just waltz in with these Zerglings to kill them all.
Yeah, look at that. He even leaves the hatch up. It's not even mining, and doesn't want to fight those Broodlings, I suppose, just yet. Banelings coming in here, and still no speed even for Armani. Here come the Banelings.
Oh my
man.
God.
GG.
That was disgusting.
Oh. It looks like he did that on purpose, but I think that was just a misclick there. Really unfortunate. Was very behind at the time, so I'm not sure it would have mattered either way. Rogue taking a quick game number 1. And looking better so far.
If you threw me a dictionary and I found the definition for build order win, this game would be that definition right there. That was a dirty build order win for Rogue.
That was gross.
But yeah, good for Jin Air.
Everything went right, down to the scouts, you know. I guess outside of that one Baneling that didn't detonate at the right time, everything went right.
But I think the damage was already done by then, and Armani couldn't really get back to the game once most of the 7 drones got killed by Rogue. And Jin Air with the 1-game lead, it's always good to have that lead coming to the 2nd game. Well, it's always good in any situation, I guess, but it is our marquee game for today, I guess. Deer versus SOS, and we are on Sejong Guai.
Oh, yes. I love this.
King Sejong Station.
This is such an awesome throwback. I mean, SOS even used to play a ton on this map, and oh man, this is just a real treat for everyone who is watching, especially with Deer and how good he's playing these days up against SOS, one of these veterans of Protoss.
I mean, SOS isn't even doing that bad himself, so honestly, Deer, SOS, definitely top 3 Pro Tossers right now, so seeing a mirror matchup like this is just so good, especially if you're a Protoss fan.
Wait, did you not mention Zest in that?
No, I didn't say Zest. I said Zest, Deer, and SOS.
Oh, I thought you said Hero. I'm like, what?
No.
What?
Yeah.
Did you not watch the games on Saturday? Like, Zest is right now, I think, the best player.
Spoiler alert, Zest wrecked his GSL group.
Yeah, that was unbelievably one-sided. All of his matches, it was insane. I was casting that with Tasteless, and my mind was just blown, like the way he held against Sue. It was pretty insane. I think that got a highlight, actually.
And unfortunately for Tasia, he has to play against Zest, and